Hi everyone, it is Monday, March 16, 9:20 at night. Nitrous here. We are back on Dead by Daylight. You know how because 2 weeks ago I played Resident Evil 9 Requiem, right? That was like February 27th. And then I finished it, it came out Friday. And then I finished it on Sunday, like a couple days later. And then I was saying how I was going to take that whole week off. I was going to need a break from streaming. Well, I sort of lied. I played Dead by Daylight the following days, I think just to help process my thoughts after playing Resident Evil Requiem. And then it was the next week, which was last week, that I actually took my break because I was fucking exhausted. Because the new RO instructor got fired on March 6th, and the news got better when I also learned that was her last day, so I never have to see her fucking face again. And so my brother and I went drinking that Friday night to celebrate. And yeah, I think because of her, I've just been on this, I've been on high stress, high alert since September pretty much, because school started in August. In September, it's already been like a month into school, and the kids and I were getting a feel of how she is, and that's when all the complaints started coming in. So September, October, I've been on high stress and high alert because of that new instructor. And then now she's been fired, she's left, she's gone forever, and I feel like all that stress caught up to me. And how the best way to illustrate this is, Leon in Resident Evil 4 remake. His one mission was to rescue Ashley and also to purge that parasite from her body, right? It's as soon as he got her in that chair and he purged the parasite and he just passed out from relief, all the exhaustion just caught up to him, because in a way he did fulfill his mission. I feel like that was me. As soon as she was fired, everything just caught up to me, and then I just needed a week to just rest and decompress. And yeah, but I feel great now. I feel better. So, miraculously, I'm in a good mood today. I don't know what triggered it, but I'm in a good mood today, and I just know it's gonna get ruined by this game. Hi, Anthony. Thank you for being here. I guess everyone needed a break, a 1 week break from me too. Let's see how far we are in the Rift Pass. With 42 days, I'm on page 6 out of 9. I don't really care about the later pages, but at least, because I don't buy the Rift Pass until I complete everything, otherwise it's a waste of money. So, and you get all the, the licensed Stranger Things stuff. It's very Stranger Things themed here. You got Eddie Solo, you got Dustin at Eddie's grave, really profiting off of Eddie. You got Max, because we all know that season 4 was better than season 5, right? That's why they're capitalizing off of this. Look, the Scoops Ahoy hat, and you also get this guy. So they're really getting money off of, regardless of whether you complete the Rift Pass or not. Even if you just wanted this guy, you would buy the pass already, but I haven't purchased it yet, but I am on my way to completing it. So we're just gonna be doing, I don't want to quit just yet. I just started my stream. So I'm just going to, do 5 games, see how I feel. We're gonna start off with our boy, Rookie Leon. Also, someone convinced me not to get a new tattoo just yet. I already scheduled one on May 8th because every year on my late dog PETA's birthday, which is May 10, I get a tattoo. And this year's the May 8th, you know, because May 10 falls on a Sunday. And like the artist that I want is in Orange County, which is like 15 minutes away from Disneyland. And Disneyland is like an hour and a half drive from where I live, just for reference. So it's hard for me to get away on the weekend because that's also Mother's Day weekend. So Friday, March 8th, I'm actually going to take the day off work. I'm going to tell my parents that I'm going to work, and then I'm probably going to hang out with Anthony afterwards. But then I'm going to be driving up to the tattoo place. I'm going to get my Resident Evil tattoo and then come home. Hi, Monica. Thank you for being here. As you can see, we are still looking for a match. They have an estimated queue time, 2 minutes. It is going to take about 2 minutes for me to find a match. I was just rambling about, where I have been this past week. Like how, first of all, the new RO instructor, was fired on Friday, March 6th, 1 week after Requiem came out. And then all the stress and everything just caught up to me. Because, I've been on high alert since September because of this bitch, So when she was finally gone, I just all the relief just washed over me. And I think I just needed a full week to just recover from all that bullshit. The XRL instructor, yes, her, that bitch. But I could tell the cadets are happier, spirits are high. I'm in a good mood today. I don't remember feeling this good in a while. And I'm glad because last weekend I completely felt like shit. So I feel like I'm in a good mood today. And I just know Dead by Daylight is gonna ruin it. But yeah, let's see, what else have I been up to? I took a break. I've been back on Stardew Valley. Oh my gosh, someone commented. What happened September 3rd? Today, first of all, I'm gonna cancel. Today, I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. That night, Raccoon City was wiped out thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Well, I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top secret government program. Not that I had a choice. Training the punishing hell. Activated like a sleeper agent. And this never gets old. Let's see. I was rambling to no one at the start of my stream. And I don't know who heard already or what you guys have already heard, but I scheduled my Resident Evil tattoo for Friday, May 8th. And, every year on PETA's birthday, PETA, my late dog, for those wondering, his birthday's May 10, and he passed back in 2022. And every year since then, on his birthday, I get a tattoo. But this year, May 10 falls on a Sunday, which is kind of hard to get tattooed. Trying to get away from my parents to get tattooed. So I chose a Friday. I'm going to take the day off work to drive up to the tattoo place. Because the artist that I want, she is like an hour and a half away from me, 15 minutes away from Disneyland, to put that in perspective. It's been a while. Is this Billy? It's been a while. It's been a while since I played Dead by Daylight. Actually, it's just been a week since I played Dead by Daylight. But the muscle memory in me lives. Take him away from the gen. Take him away from the gen. Take him away from here. Take him away from here. Jeez, I'm trying to work. Thank you. So yeah, I got my my tattoo, my Resident Evil tattoo appointment set up. Oh, I started my gender affirming speech therapy. My first session was just this past Friday the 13th. Oh, I had the luckiest Friday the 13th ever. Because that was also the Chipotle, you know, buy one get one free offer if you have a tattoo, right? So I decided to risk it because, you know, my speech therapy appointment was at 3:30, and and the nearest Chipotle was like 10 minutes away, and I decided to risk it. Like, I knew it was gonna be a long line. But then when I stepped foot in there, it seemed like the line was moving fast. You know, the workers were really hustling, you know? So, like, I decided to stay, and I told myself, you know what? If I'm not near the front of the line by 3:15, I'm gonna leave and go to my appointment, right? I reached the front of the line at 3:15. And so I got my buy one get one free Chipotle on tattoo day. And then I made it just in time to my therapy appointment with 1 minute to spare. I checked in at 3:29, so I made it just in time. So I felt really accomplished. I was like, wow, my timing is impeccable. I'm so good at this. This is the luckiest day ever. So yeah, that was my Friday. I was being really stubborn about it. I was testing fate that day. But yeah, I made it. Because, like, the Chipotle offer was only from 3 to 4 p.m. I'm not sure how strict the employees were about it, but I just know that line formed at 2:50. And so that offer was only, you know, for 1 hour only. So that was cool. So yeah, I got my buy one get one free Chipotle. So I got to enjoy that after my speech therapy. And then I've just been playing Stardew Valley all weekend just to decompress and everything. And yeah, my speech therapy is a 6-week program. What a weird time. It is. It is. I think it's because, you know, like, places lose money when they do buy one get one free deals, and especially when for tattoo day they said it can be a permanent tattoo or temporary, or you can draw on yourself. You know how many people would take advantage of, like, just drawing bullshit on their arms with a Sharpie marker and they get a buy one get one free Chipotle? Especially in this economy, like, it's great, but they do have to limit it, I would think, because people are going to abuse that system. So it is weird, but I also think it's necessary. And I feel like that killer has been chasing that survivor for 4 gens. But yeah, I mean, I was one of the lucky ones that managed to make it in that time frame. Because he wanted accessible to people, but you also don't want people to, like, take advantage. Actually, people are going to take advantage regardless in this economy, so I guess that's one of the only ways to limit it. Looks like Billy is camping that survivor. You can see that her bar is going up, so she's almost ready to unhook herself. That's why I'm not going to go near her. If I go near her, that bar is going to stop. So, okay. Yo, you can unhook yourself. Unhook yourself. Unhook yourself. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what's up. Oh yeah, my speech therapy program, it's covered by my insurance, miraculously. So I just have to pay, you know, the copay. It's a 6-week program. So my last session is gonna be the last week, or my last session is gonna be the week before my Black Veil Brides concert. Why is that poor girl being tunneled? I thought the door was around here, unless I was mistaken. Oh, it's right there. Ah, no! I need these two to recover. Now, why would he do that? Why would he open the gate like that? Dumbass. Now, why would she run that way? What was that? You know what? This time, it can be different. It has to. I'm just gonna leave. Oh man. Okay, wow. I won my first game of the night. Yay! Who should I play as next? Who should I play as next? Someone say something. Say a character or a cosmetic. I don't really care. Whoever appears. Unfortunately, there's no Sherry. I want Jake and Sherry. Claire. Okay, whatever.
There's no turning back.
I guess I'm good with this build. Okay. Okay, Claire first and then Carlos. Okay, so like here's my thing. About, you know, Dead by Daylight cosmetics. Because like they added Dustin and Eleven from Stranger Things, right? So in Stranger Things we have Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, Eddie, Robin, Dustin, and Eleven. Dustin and Eleven are such a weird pairing. So you just know in the future they're going to add Mike, Lucas, and Max. You know, probably, most likely. Because if you have Dustin and Eleven, you're going to have the other kid characters, right? So if they can do that with Stranger Things, I just know they can do that same thing for Resident Evil. Especially since you have Rebecca from Zero, right? You have Rebecca from Zero. You have Sheva from 5. So we got the Resident Evil characters from 0 to 5. And so we just need 6. We just, like, I want Jake and Sherry. And you know what? If I get Jake and Sherry, then Anthony can have Helena too. Why not? And then we just need Ada's Resident Evil 6 cosmetic, you know, and Piers. Rebecca is also in 1. So technically Resident Evil's 1 through 6 then. So yeah, so you got we got Resident Evil characters from 1 to 5. you know, because we have Sheva. And now we just need 6. Because Leon has his DSO outfit from, I think it's from 6. So Leon has a Resident Evil 6. Oh, I just realized I didn't turn off my username. I just stole. I was there too, Leon. I was there too on September 30th, 1998. No one can repeat it like I do. No one can recite it like I do. No one can recite it the way I do. I'll never forget. Come on, Leon, say the whole thing. Say the whole thing if you're really Leon S. Kennedy. Anyways. I don't know why my auto put that. It's fine. It's probably like midnight. Your autocorrect's probably sleeping too. But yeah, I don't even know what I was rambling about. Oh right, Resident Evil 6. So Leon has his Resident Evil 6 cosmetic in Dead by Daylight. So I just know that they have to add the rest of the Resident Evil 6 cast. They have to add the rest of the Resident Evil 6 cast. And once Jake and Sherry get added to the game, that's when Monica will finally play Dead by Daylight with me, right? I mean, Anthony already has Carlos and Jill, so Anthony should not be complaining. Actually, they will add Helena. They will add Helena, and the more Anthony will play this game. Yes. I mean, Monica, I'm sure you've watched enough of my gameplay to be familiar with the maps and what to do and all that stuff. So, yeah. I mean, if anything, I'll be the one, you know, running the killer so you can work on gens. That's the game plan, because if you're a new Dead by Daylight player, the easiest thing for you to do is work on gens, and the more experienced players should be the ones running the killer, because we're the ones more familiar with the map and like how the killer works and everything. So Monica says, I have an idea how to play, but I don't have the maps down. And that's fine. I feel like you won't be able to get the maps down unless you're actually in it, and that's how it like sticks more. For sure you got the RPD map down. I would think. But yeah, I don't always watch the screen. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's a very simple, straightforward game. In a way. Anthony, you're still like a beginner Dead by Daylight player. Any tips for Monica once Jake and Sherry? Oh shit! That was a good hit. Ooh. Come on, waste your hatchet on me. I dare you. Okay, I'll lead her away from Leon. I'll lead her away from Leon. She's close enough to Leon that Leon can unhook himself. Okay. Just a gen here. Anthony says, fix gens and run away. Anka says, trying to do replies and only listening. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, Dead by Daylight is low-key a boring game to watch. Like, you really need an entertaining streamer for Dead by Daylight to, like, keep this game engaging. I am not entertaining. I just do this to de-stress at the end of my day and ramble. Like, my streams are less about entertainment, because I don't post shorts or reels or anything. Like, this is just me vlogging, in a way. Like, I have a whole archive on my YouTube channel. They're uncut VODs, and it's just me talking about my day, talking about my life. So these are vlogs, in a way. My VODs are vlogs. And that's basically what I'm using streaming for. I'm not here to entertain, I'm here to talk about my life. So... Oh my gosh, Leon. Poor Leon. Oh, Leon's in the basement. That's crazy. Poor Leon's being tunneled. Huntress knows where I am. She probably has barbecue and chili. That rock protected me. That was a good throw, though. That was a scary throw. This is a good Huntress. So if the basement is there, that means we should be avoiding that area. I was just about to ask Monica what her playstyle is in Dead by Daylight. Like, are you more altruistic? Do you prefer working on gens? Do you want something that helps you get away? Something that helps you sneak around? Because I remember, you know, like a couple years ago, I did that OPE challenge, you know, my personal perk challenge. OPE. OOP. Only one perk. I'm sure we all remember that. I was working on that for like 2 years, where I went through every perk, and I tried to survive 5 games with that. What a time. Don't know, because I've never played. Okay. How could we forget? What a time. What an era. This poor Leon. This poor Leon's being tunneled. But yeah, I was just trying to think, like, already trying to think of what perks you could run. Because there's like over 200 perks, like probably almost 300 perks, and still only 4 perk slots. So, yeah. This Huntress is insane. Go, Leon. Be free, Leon. Be free. He's... Oh. Ah, come on. Not the basement. Imagine if I had Deliverance. This is why I want Deliverance. Now she's not gonna let me go. Now she's not gonna let me go. Now I'm trapped here. Now I'm stuck here. Now I'm stuck here. Okay, well, at least Leon lived. That's the important part, right? This is the reason why we never see Claire again in Resident Evil games. We're just stuck in the basement. See, this is why I should run Deliverance, because with Deliverance I could have saved myself. I never learned my lesson. Because the thing about these perks, like, you can equip all the meta perks all you want to, but if they don't suit your playstyle, it's useless to you. So, you want to equip the perks that would make you the least frustrated with this game. I don't follow my own advice. I should have equipped Deliverance, and that could have, you know, that could have helped me out right now. Whatever. Where's my teammates? Where am I? They're not. No way. They're not gonna save me. They're not gonna save me. I'm gonna tell Leon to take care of Sherry. Do I want to play Resident Evil 9 in the future? Boy, I wanted to replay it last weekend. I was just suffering. Take care of Sherry, Leon. Yeah, that poor Leon was being tunneled. I'd be happy to take that Leon's place. Poor boy. Let's see, let's go to Carlos. And, you know what, yeah, Deliverance. Deliverance. Geralt next. You got it. It's been a while since we've watched Witcher, and I think part of me is just stalling. Because I don't want to say bye to Henry as Geralt. I'm trying to make it last. I'm trying to spread it out. But yeah, I do want to play Requiem again in the future, all in first person, because I played it all in third person during my first playthrough. I think if anything, I might be able to do that the Friday before spring break. So probably March 27, I might be able to replay Requiem. And that's how I'll kick off my spring break. Monica says, you were too busy with Stardew and I was too tired this past weekend. I was on Stardew because I also had a fucking headache. And Stardew is such a peaceful, you know, farming simulating game. So, yeah, we were all tired this past weekend. I was not up for Requiem. Carlo, good evening. Hello. Carlo, did you hear that the new RO instructor was fired? And what gives me a sense of satisfaction is that I played a hand in it. Literally had me feeling like Leon in Requiem when I defeated the final boss in the place where it all started. It's like, you know, Leon went back to Raccoon City, defeated the final boss, and I went back to the high school I graduated from, got a teacher fired. Oh man, when I was in high school, I had two dreams. One, to have an archery team, and two, to to overthrow a bad teacher. I can't believe I accomplished that in my second run. Okay, we got a Resident Evil gang and an Attack on Titan person. Love to hear it. Great job. Thank you. Like, yeah, because, like, part of me is thinking, you know, like, I don't want it to get to my head because I'm like, you know what? Would it have happened without me, or did this happen because of me, you know? Because she was a horrible teacher. And no doubt there would have been a lot of complaints regardless. But it's the fact that, like, especially at the beginning of the year, I was the only familiar face that the RO cadets had left in the high school, you know, like that they could go to, because archery is like strictly an ROTC team. So, you know, I'm familiar with the cadets and everything, and, you know, I'm an alum as well. And so, like, in the beginning of the year especially, these kids were venting to me, you know, like, they were complaining to me. And I think, and it makes sense because I work in the office, you know, I'm one of the people closest to the principal and the admin, you know, the people that can actually do something about this. And so, like, I felt horrible at first that I felt powerless to do anything. You know, these kids are begging me to help them, and I'm like, yo, I'm just a front office clerk, and this should be none of my business. But I hate her too, and I hate seeing you guys so miserable. So, like, I did go up to the principal. I'm like, hey, these kids are complaining to me, and I don't know what to do. Because, yeah, you know, and it was a lot of weight on my shoulders, and, yeah, and, I guess the principal told me to tell them that they have special access, like special privileges. These cadets got special privileges that if they're having a mental breakdown in the middle of the school day, and it is ROTC related, they can go straight to the principal's office, request to see the principal himself to complain, like not their counselor. They could request to see the principal himself and he will hear them out, because our principal's a good guy, you know, he's chill, he cares, like he's a good guy, you know. And I hate people easily, so when I say he's good, he's good. Yeah, and so like these kids had this special privilege to go to the office. They would come up to me first. They would be like, Coach Nikki, it's RO related, you know, with tears down their face, and I'll be like, I will see if the principal's available, you know. And I was just encouraging these kids keep complaining, because like I couldn't you know, I couldn't speak for them anymore, you know. The principal wanted to hear directly from the kids. And so I was just encouraging them, you know, just keep talking to the principal, because if you guys stop talking to him, he'll think everything's better, and everything is obviously not getting better. So he needs to hear that these problems are ongoing. And yeah, Carlos says, I'm glad the kids had you as a familiar and also as the Adam driver to get that instructor fired. I am the Adam designated driver. I'm also I'm especially the Adam designated driver for my archery kids, because I drive them to all their competitions. You know, like we can't host all our archery competitions. We've never had a home competition because our range is small. Like our range is smaller than the standard competition range, and my kids are currently undefeated in the district. Can you believe that? Like, we're going against these schools that have their own large archery ranges, and we're showing up and beating them. Like, how goated do your kids have to be to like accomplish that? They learn from the best. They learn from someone who's never had an archery team, and I've just been pulling like my lesson plans out from my ass, but it works, it helps, and it's like, wow, I really do have like a natural instinct for these things. So not to brag, but ooh, almost died. No, Leon. I hesitated at the window. If I just went for the pallet, why are you not taking me to the basement? Hello? Why are you not taking me to the basement? What kind of strategy is this? I don't understand, but okay. I don't understand, but okay. But yeah, we're currently #1 in the district, undefeated, but we are nervous for our April 15 competition, because that school is scoring high, and the placements are based off of wins and losses. So, you know, we don't have to score the most points overall, but we just need to beat the other school that we're going against. And we have beaten every school we have gone up against. So even though this other school is scoring high, like, even though they're scoring high, like, they've lost once. Oh, shit, Rebecca. Okay. So yeah, so we're currently first place. But April 15, if we lose against this other school, we're going to drop to 3rd place, because then it'll go by, you know, the point system as the tiebreaker. So this is Carlos. You're right, Carlo. I remember there was a night that I got confused. Ah, shit. I was confused on what to call you. I think I called you Carlos one night. And then I was talking about Carlo, the character, and I was like, wait, I think I got that reversed. But yeah, this is Carlos. He's hanging around currently. This is Anthony's favorite Resident Evil character. I'm going through a Jake Mueller phase. I mean, Leon is superior, but I feel like Jake needs more appreciation, especially since he only appears in one game. So, there's Leon. There's our golden boy. Yeah, I miss Jake and Cherry. I miss Jake and Cherry. Jake needs more screen time. He does. Like, the way he protects Sherry is so cute. And also, Jake reminds me of an OC I created, like, almost exactly 1 year ago. Y'all, can we stop running around the basement? Like, what are we doing? We know the basement is right there. You know what, I'll go for the save. Okay, so that wasn't a basement, it's just near it. Ooh, of course. No fucking way. Well, this is what I get for being careless. Well, I'm sorry Carlo died. Carlos died. Carlo is still alive. He lives in my group chat. He lives in the stream chat forever. Carlo, you're trapped in here. I hope you know that. Yeah, that was my bad, chat. Because I knew there was a trap there, and the first time I ran through it, it wasn't set. And so I think I had that in mind, because I don't think the trapper set it up, but I guess he did. Yeah, there's our Jake and Sherry emotes. That's the proper way to use them. You're not supposed to separate them. Ever. So. Do I have deliverance? I do.
Again.
There we go. And there's Anthony rage baiting me. And the second set of Jake and Sherry emotes that go well together. Sherry trying to stop Jake from punching a motherfucker. I love the Jake punch emote, so funny. And one of the sad things about me not having a lot of followers is I don't have a lot of emote slots to use, so I have to be very selective on what is available to y'all. This is my personal favorite, because it's based off of the Leon egg one. I hate how they're not synced up, but whatever. And yeah, the Jake Punch emote is based off of that one Pepe meme. So it makes it all hilarious. Oh shit. I need to turn off my username so no one asks Geralt where he was on September 30th, 1998. I don't know what to talk about right now, chat. I think I'm just gonna put up like an ad for 1 minute and hopefully we'll find a game by then. Intermission. Yeah, unless you're part of the Leon Sub Kennedy Club. You're gonna... I don't know what ad comes up. It doesn't show for me, it just shows the timer. If you're part of the Leon Sub Kennedy Club, you're gonna continue to hear me ramble. I don't know what to ramble about, though. Tattoos. I have a tattoo addiction, it's horrible. People have wondered how I'm able to afford them. I literally save up for them. Like, I put money aside for tattoos. Like, I just... What's my top 3 tattoos? Like, currently on my body. My top 3 favorite tattoos on my body. Welcome back. The ad just ended, by the way. I'm not sure who was hit with it and who wasn't, but hi. Welcome back. We are still waiting for a match. Anthony's asking my top 3 tattoos. I'm just gonna assume the ones on my body. Let's see. What do I have? Honestly, I'm just gonna be basic about it. Number 1, Peta's paw print. That's like my first... Peta's paw print was my first tattoo. That started the addiction. And, you know, that's my favorite. It's just, you know, to honor Peta, where he used to put his paw print on my wrist. Like, the reason it's placed there is because, you know, when I'm in bed and Peta was still here, he would actually wake me up. Like, he would burst my door open and then he would wake me up. And then I would just pet him. You know, I would like pet him like as almost as like a snooze button, right? And if I'm still in bed, he puts his paw right on my forearm there. And so it's like telling me, you know, to get up. And it's just a reminder every morning, you know, get up, get out of bed, don't just lie around all day, right? So it's encouraging, and, you know. And so for Rindon's 5th birthday, because Peta was 4.5, so when Rindon turns 5, I'm gonna get Rindon's paw print tattooed on my right knee, above my right knee, because that's where Rindon likes asking for pets and attention. So that's my number 1, Peta's paw print. Number 2 is my arrow on my right forearm, just because it's dedicated to my first generation archery team. And I like the placement because when I draw the bowstring back, the arrow is straight, and I think that's really cool. And my 3rd favorite is my wolf in my inner right forearm, because that was an attack on my anxiety. It's like the wolf is in motion, right? It's pouncing. So whenever I reach out for something, the wolf is pouncing for it. And so it's like, it's just a reminder for me to just go for things. And if I want something, take it. So, yeah. Oh, fucking Pinhead. Hate this killer. So yeah, those are my top 3. And I want more. Crazy. Crazy that Geralt lost to this. But yeah, like, I have a tattoo fund. Like, I don't just have, you know, like $500 lying around. I have $500 saved up. And it's really easy because after realizing, first of all, that I'm single, I don't have a relationship, I don't have a girlfriend to spend money on, I have a lot of extra money for myself. Second, like, I usually just spend my money on a bunch of bullshit, either on food that I don't need when there is food at home, and like stickers or stuff or t-shirts that I don't need. I have to tell myself I don't need these things because I am running out of space in my room for things, right? So, okay, here's my strategy, chat. Hold on, Monica says, Henry Cavill was in Hellraiser movie and died to it, so it's actually fitting. That's crazy. That is fitting. That's funny. I'm being tunneled, so... I'm being tunneled. He wants Henry Cavill dead. Why am I being tunneled? Why are killers tunneling people tonight? Like, in the previous games, I've just seen killers. I've just been seeing killers like tunnel my teammates. Wow, Robin from Stranger Things saved Geralt of Rivia from Pinhead from Hellraiser. This is such a crazy crossover. This is only possible in Dead by Daylight. Okay. Okay, are y'all ready for, like, my money-saving tip? This is gonna be the nerdiest and dumbest thing you'll ever hear. So I used to play D&D. And because of that, I have dice. And I have to put that dice to use. Every Friday, I roll the dice. And it gives me an amount of how much money I should take out of my savings and put it in my tattoo fund. It's the dice that goes by tens. I don't know if 10-sided dice, like, it goes like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, you know, and every Friday I roll the dice, and whatever number I get, that's how much money I put in the tattoo fund. I think the most is 90, the minimum is 10, so, and it works. It works. Every Friday, I put a reminder on my phone to roll the dice and put money aside. That's how I save up. That's a fun way of saving. It is! It is! And I hope you're inspired. And I hope you can put your dice to good use as well. Anthony says, I try and put away $30 a week, but I always take it back. Man, that sort of, like, ruins the point. But then again, like, girl math is, I put aside 30, so now I have $30 to use, you know? Oh, these people really are quitting. Pinhead's a fucking annoying killer, so can't blame them. Okay, that's a bot. Bots don't have feelings, so I don't need to save them. Okay, the bot. The bot can do the box. That's a good idea. Yeah. Never mind, the bot's not doing shit. But yeah, it's easier for me to put aside money because I just tell myself I'm gonna spend it on something I don't need. Like, there's food at home, and I don't need a new shirt, of a fandom that I'm not a part of. I don't need a sticker. I want tattoos. I want tattoos and Black Veil Brides merch. So, that's... Okay, someone has a box. Can someone please undo it? Okay, Nancy's a bot, so that's fine. That's fine. This is a stressful game. I'm gonna take this flashlight, even though I know it's not. I suck at flashing people. That's a horrible choice to word it. Okay, well. Just limping my way downtown. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in a good mood today. I have never felt like this much of a good mood in a long time. Like, even when I finished Requiem, I was like, wow, I miss Ada. So, where's she? Geralt's grunting and groaning.
Ugly and stupid. No wonder you're angry.
No way he just said that. Is he being nice? Is he being nice? Is that what's happening? Or am I the one being stupid? Carlos says weather was nice today. No, I hate the sun. I miss the rain. I want the rain back. Monica says I literally cried while playing Requiem. Oh man, that was embarrassing. But you know what? Leon would have cried too. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. I am very open and honest about my emotions and my feelings. But yeah, the part that I cried, for anyone wondering, the part that I cried at was when I found the teddy bear keychain in the parking garage. I found the teddy bear keychain from Resident Evil 4 that Ada gave to Leon in the parking garage, where Ada used the FBI truck to crash into Mr. X to save Leon in Resident Evil 2. Oh man, I don't think I can survive a replay. I don't think I can survive another playthrough of that. Carlos says, at least in the morning when it was cloudy. I mean, yeah, but it tricks me, because, like, it's cloudy and cold in the morning, so I wear a hoodie. And then, like, later in the day, I have to take that hoodie off, and it sucks. So, yeah. Anyways, I miss the rain. I miss when it was gloomy in March, but whatever. Monica says it was not happy. No, playing Requiem is pain, especially when you have emotional attachment. Oh. I am the only not bot player in this game. Everyone else has left and abandoned me. Like, if you look at the left, they're all bots. I'm the only real person here. Carlos says, me too, I would like more rain. Yep. Yep, that would be nice. More rain would be nice. Fuck this heat, honestly. Monica says, it's raining here right now in New York. Lovely. New York must be nice. Anthony says, the rain is peaceful, but walking the rain at work is always tiring. Yeah. I mean, you can always pretend you're Obi-Wan. You know? You've located the clone factory and you need to get in touch with the Jedi Council, you know? Where is Pinhead? You know what? I'll work on the box. Fuck it. Monica says, nah, it's probably gonna snow tomorrow. That's crazy. We don't know what snow is. What's everyone's favorite Star Wars planet? I'm not sure everyone is as familiar with the Star Wars planets as we are. I'm just gonna say Naboo. It's peaceful. I like the water and the aesthetics. I think Pyramid Head is in the basement. I think he's just vibing in the basement. He's letting me do my thing. I don't even know what the Cheryl bot is up to. Monica has never seen a Star Wars movie. You know what? That's okay. It's just filled with pain. It's all just pain. Speaking of Star Wars, I've had this thought. I don't have a favorite sword. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, more swords to tattoo on me. Because, like, I love swords, right? But I don't have a favorite one. Like, I have, like, the Rindon sword, which is, you know, the sword from Narnia. Like, that's Hiking Peter's sword, and that's the namesake of my dog. But I wouldn't call that my favorite. Because Peter isn't my favorite character from Narnia. It's Caspian. But then Caspian's sword isn't really iconic enough for anyone to recognize. And so I'm trying to think, like, what sword do I like? Like, Jon Snow's sword has a wolf as the pommel, but Jon Snow is not my favorite character either. And I'm like, Arya? Would it be Arya? Yeah, I don't know. And so that's why I was thinking, like, is Kylo Ren the only fantasy sword I like? And Kylo Ren's sword is a lightsaber. It's not like a blade sword, but you know, still. Let's see. Carla says, for some reason I only remember Dagobah, but I don't know if that's the planet name. No, it is. That's Yoda's planet from Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. I think there's an H at the end, but I could be wrong. Anthony says he likes Coruscant because it reminds him of New York City. I called it. I knew it. Monica likes the Master Sword from Zelda. See, I didn't play the Zelda games. But then whenever I play Smash with my friends, because, like, I didn't grow up with Nintendo. Unlike my other friends, this is why I feel left out in my friend groups. Like, everyone seems like a Nintendo person, and that's not me. Like, my brother and I grew up on Ratchet and Clank and Lego Star Wars. Like, I didn't grow up playing Nintendo as a kid. But then, so when I play Smash with my friends, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. But the character I always go to is Link, because he reminds me of Peter Pan. So I feel like if I grew up on Nintendo properly, I would probably be obsessed with Legend of Zelda. Probably. But then I feel too overwhelmed to actually get into those games right now. So Anthony says, oh yeah, the Dagobah system where Yoda trained Luke in Empire. Yes. Anthony also says, I like Luke's lightsaber from episode 6, the green one. You know, they only turned it green. It's because in the scene in Tatooine, like, it's a clear blue sky because it's a desert, right? The blue lightsaber wouldn't show properly against the blue sky, so that's why they made it green. That's the only reason. And then, of course, they had to come up with some bullshit canon reason to, like, justify it. Carlos says he grew up on Lego Star Wars 2. Yeah, what a classic, right? I hate how they talk now. I miss when they just grunt. It just made things a lot more simple. And now they talk, and it's low-key kind of creepy. But whatever. That's my opinion. I remember, like, I think 3 years ago when I first started streaming, like, I did stream the Lego Star Wars games, and when Ben Solo was taking down the Knights of Ren, I just saw myself taking down my old friend group. Anyways, Monica says that Link is inspired by Peter Pan. That is amazing. So my intuition was correct, and the vibes were there. Amazing. Maybe I should play it. Maybe I should play Legend of Zelda. I mean, the movie's coming out, right? They casted people, and the movie's in production or something. Anthony says, I was a Nintendo kid, but I never played Zelda either. Yeah, the original Lego Star Wars was the best. Yep, episodes 1 through 6. Monica says she hopes the Legend of Zelda movie is good. I mean, I'm not sure what to expect, so I'm going in blind. Also, I'm so glad I made it out. I think the killer took mercy on me. Everyone did abandon me. I'm sorry, killer. I don't even know what the bot was up to, but I mean, I'll give this killer a thumbs up. He left me alone for the rest of the game and let me do my thing. I don't know what we're talking about. Right, the Legend of Zelda movie. I don't know what to expect. I'm going in blind. I don't know the concept, or, you know, I don't know the concept of the movie or anything. I've never played the games. I don't know the concept of the story. That's what I meant. I don't know the concept of the story. So I'm gonna watch the movie blind, and I'm just gonna, like, enjoy it for what it is. The casting for the Zelda movie is really good. Yeah, I was impressed. I was like, holy shit, that's cool. Also, I lost track of what number game I'm on, but I will play one more game. I've been streaming for an hour, 7 minutes now. So, someone just say a name or a cosmetic, whatever the chat says first. Anthony says it's like Mario in a way. Link doesn't talk and he has to rescue Zelda. Okay. Jill. Alright.
Time for an encore.
This is my favorite Jill cosmetic. I'll go with Deliverance. I need to learn my lesson. Never unequip Deliverance. Each game has a different story. I would hope so, like Resident Evil. And well, now I'm just like a horror gamer. But like, all right, this is something I wanted to talk about regarding Stardew Valley earlier. So like, I have different cravings for video games every season. It's so weird. Like in spring. I crave Stardew Valley. That's why I've been really into Stardew Valley. It just seems like a springtime type of game. And maybe it makes sense because when you first start playing Stardew Valley, you start in spring. And so like every time March hits, I just want to play Stardew Valley all day. But then it goes away in the summer, because in the summer, that's when I really want to play Dead by Daylight. Like, that's what I spend my summer break doing. Maybe it's because of the anniversary event. Like, summer is for Dead by Daylight. Like, if I'm on summer break, there was one time where I spent almost 20 hours playing Dead by Daylight straight, like, all day. So any other time in the year, like when I say, oh, I hate Dead by Daylight, I don't want to play this game. Like summer I'm on fire. Any other time I'm like tired of it. And then when fall hits, that's when I crave Resident Evil actually. Like around fall, September, October, November, I love playing 2, 4, 6. Like those seem like Resident Evil months. That's crazy. And then December, winter break, that's when I play Marvel Rivals. I haven't touched Marvel Rivals since early February. Because February I was, playing Resident Evil 8 and 9, preparing for those games. I actually had to uninstall Marvel Rivals to make space for Requiem on my PC. And since I want to replay Requiem again, I have not reinstalled Rivals. So, oh, this is crazy. We got 2 11s, a Stranger Things Hellfire Club fan, and Jill Valentine. That's great. Monica says, well, they're not like an order, it's like a totally different incarnation of the characters. I have no idea what's going on in the Legend of Zelda story. But, I know, like, people get tattoos of Legend of Zelda stuff, so I know that franchise has an impact on people. And good for them. Honestly, I'm jealous. Because I feel like I would have loved those games. But as of right now, I don't think I will be touching those games. It just feels overwhelming at this point to get started. And I'm already focusing on catching up on Resident Evil. Like, eventually I do need to play 0 and 1 and the original 2 and 3. I did play original 4, but like just the controllers on PC, because I know it's meant for console, right? So like how the controls on Resident Evil 4, the original, like how it translated from console to PC, like it was just a little wonky for me. It was frustrating for me to get through. And so, yeah, or maybe that's just a me problem. Oh, because it just means you could pick up one game and you don't have to play the others for it to make sense. Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. I'm assuming Legend of Zelda is not available on PC, right? I've never checked. It just seems like one of those console games that you have to play on the Switch or something. No, Nintendo's exclusive. Nintendo. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, the only time I ever touch a Switch or anything is when I go to my friend's house, like if there's a party going on, and we play Smash or Mario Kart or whatever. That's the only— oh shit! That's like the only time. And then I come home and I play Dead by Daylight or Stardew Valley. Oh shit! I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to drop the thing because it wouldn't let me put it down. But it's so funny because she like missed the first time. But yeah, I was trying to put it down. And then I guess the only way to put it down was to hop into the locker, and then that's when she got me. So Deliverance is useless. So right when I said I'm gonna equip Deliverance, here I am. Deliverance being useless because I have to unhook someone first. And now I'm the one hooked first. So this always happens, but you know, whatever. Anthony says he'll buy a Switch again one day. Monica says I want to switch to for... I'm going to mispronounce that word. Pokepia. Oh, that's like Pokemon, right? Pokepia. Did I say that right? It sounds weird in my mouth. Maybe I'm just not used to saying it. Anthony misses playing the Mario games. I don't miss anything because I didn't grow up with these games. If anything, I miss Ratchet and Clank. I would love to revisit those games as an adult because my brother and I were really playing all those games of that franchise growing up. And I'm sure like a lot of it will feel nostalgic at this point. A lot of it will feel nostalgic, and it's just like I want to view it as an adult and see like things that I missed as a kid, basically. Monica says, yeah, that's right. It's like if Pokemon and Animal Crossing had a baby. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see why a lot of people would be into that. I remember when Animal Crossing came out, and that was like during the pandemic, right? All my friends were playing that. See, this is why I'm like the black sheep of my friend group. Like, I just don't have the same interests as them. And I have to accept that. And that we have to like just do our own thing and do what makes us happy. Because like I can give way all I want to, you know, for my friends to have their way and to do what they want to, but no one's really willing to do what I want to do. So that's why I just start doing things alone, I guess. And I have to learn to be okay with it. Yeah, it did come out a week later. That was probably the perfect time for it to come out. I can tell, like, it helped with everyone's mental health. It helped with helping people stay connected and everything. So good for them. Good for the Animal Crossing community. I'm happy for y'all. And now Pokepia is, like, it's probably gonna be good too. Oh, okay, okay, okay. What's everyone's top 4 games? I think I just described them. Dead by Daylight, Stardew Valley, Rivals. Ooh, I need to pick a Resident Evil 2 game. I'll just say 4. Because, like, in 2, for Resident Evil 2, as much as I love Leon's campaign, I don't replay Claire's. In Resident Evil 6, I love Jake's campaign, but I'm not gonna replay Chris and Leon and Ada's. As much as they were good, but I don't want to replay. Chris's campaign was just sad and depressing, and I don't want to go through the pain of losing peers all over again. I love Jake and Sherry's campaign only. And then Resident Evil 4, like, that's entirely Leon. And it's just such a nice adventure. So I guess I have to say Resident Evil 4 Remake. But yeah, those are my seasons. My spring game, Stardew Valley. Summer game, Dead by Daylight. Fall game, Resident Evil, and this winter game, Marvel Rivals. Like I said, Final Fantasy X, Legend of Zelda. How do I pronounce that? Ocarina of Time, Haunting Ground, Resident Evil 5, or Sims. I loved Final Fantasy X as a kid. I was so obsessed with Titus and Yuna. Holy fucking shit. I could never complete the game. Like, I would play it at my cousin's house, and my cousins beat the game. And then I bought the game for myself, and I couldn't, like, complete it. There was something I wasn't grasping as a kid, but I would love to revisit that game as an adult, and, like... Yo, man, I was almost done healing you. I was almost done healing you. It was hard as a teen. Oh. Yeah, Titus and Yuna. I was obsessed. Probably one of my earliest OTPs. Like, they had me on a chokehold. Holy shit. Why RP from my username is Yuna Riku Pain? No way! No way! Like, for the longest time, I thought RP stood for roleplay. That's how dumb I am. How dumb is this killer? Not as dumb as me. Well... That's crazy, Monica, for like a whole fucking decade! I never questioned it! No way! Hold on, my whole world was turned upside down. Wait. I never questioned what it stood for. I just thought the RP stood for roleplay. I'm going to scream. Oh man. I'm out of it tonight. Anthony likes Resident Evil 4 Remake, Life is Strange, the new Super Mario Brothers, Wii, and The Last of Us. You're not gonna say the Resident Evil 3 Remake? You're choosing the Resident Evil 4 Remake over 3? Monica was a Resident Evil... No, Monica was a Final Fantasy X. 2 nerd. Monica, one day I'm gonna stream the game together, and maybe you and I can create something roleplay out of it. Anthony says he thought it meant roleplay too. That's crazy. That's insane. Like it says, I made the username on a Final Fantasy forum after X2 came out and it stuck. That's great. I'm so happy for you. I can never stick with a username for a long amount of times. Like, growing up, it's went from Prince Caspian the 11th, because in Narnia he was the 10th. And then it went to Daunting J, combining both Mockingjay and Dauntless. And then it went to Lupi X Holiday, which is Latin for wolves and larks. And then Larks and Chocolate Cake, which I use for Instagram, but that username in general is too long to use anywhere else. And then I've had Night Drunk, which is probably my longest for gaming. Stardusty was kind of short-lived. And then now I'm moving on to Aaron Black. Last of Us is a great game. I need to revisit that game because the first time I played that game I was like unimpressed. I was waiting and expecting for more, honestly. Oh shit, I didn't know it was the last one standing. Man, please. Hold on, chat, I'm the last one standing. Because I don't think that 11 wants to be saved. I'm just gonna vibe in here. Monica says, oh, I would love that. You mean like me streaming Final Fantasy X? I'm sure a lot of people would. Take a break from my horror genre, but I would love to revisit that game as an adult, because that had a huge impact on me as a kid. I cannot like, I was obsessed with Titus and Yuna. They had me in a chokehold, and I had no idea what to do with those feelings as a kid. Over 20 years. What are we talking about? Sorry, I like zoned out of the chat because I was that's how long I've had my username. That's crazy. 20 years. I don't know what my longest lasting username is. Probably Larks and Chocolate Cake. I came up with that when I was a junior or a sophomore. I first created it for a writing blog on Tumblr. Like strictly for my writing, not role playing, just writing. This Larks and Chocolate Cake was such a random username. It was right there! It was right there and I hesitated. It was right there and I hesitated like a dumbass. Oh, come on, man. The hatch was right there and I turned away because, well, Why did it just zoom up on her boob like that? It just zoomed up on Jill's boob. I'm sure Anthony enjoyed that. Final Fantasy X2 just turned 23. Makes you want to die. That's crazy. 20 just like processing that something is 23 years old and you're older than that is mind-blowing. Yeah. Should I call it a night? I feel like we're having a conversation going on right now. If you guys wanted me to keep going, then just say a character and we can continue to chat. And if you wanted to log off, just say goodnight. One more! Okay. Who am I playing as? Chris, fuck you. So mad. So mad right now. So mad. I'm opening chat. Hold on. Hold up. Let's see. Where's Jake? Where's Jake? There he is. Chris is always bad luck. The rest of my team's gonna die now. You know what, chat? I am going to be so mad if Grace and or Ethan become either characters or cosmetics in Dead by Daylight before Jake and Sherry. Like, you have to go down the line. You cannot skip 6. You cannot skip 6. You need Jake and Sherry first, and then Helena and Pierce. Okay? And then we can add Ethan. And then we can add Grace. I don't care. I don't care if 6 was the most hated Resident Evil game. I adored that game. They need to add Jake and Sherry. Anthony says we need Ethan and Grace in this game. My boy Ethan. We need Jake and Sherry first. You cannot just skip over 6, okay? Like, if they want Ethan and Grace, they need to put Jake and Sherry first. What the fuck are we talking? My moldy muffin, Ethan. This is a Western Friends reference, isn't it? Moldy? That's such a wild nickname. Okay. Yeah, so Anthony and I watched this Resident Evil parody series on YouTube. Like, of course it's AI, like the voices are AI, but it's called Wesker & Friends. It's so dumb and stupid, but I'm easily entertained by it. And it's been my comfort series ever since I finished Requiem. And I'm sure Chris has said that at one point. Monica's crying laughing. I think Monica needs to actually hear it in the episode where Chris is like Chris is screaming. Like, his AI voice is just him screaming. He does not talk normally. So when he says my moldy muffin Ethan, that's wild. Oh hey, it's my sister Claire and Jill. Nice. And a goth girl that almost looks like Grace. You know what would be a great way to end this night is if we play on the Raccoon City Police Department map. That would be amazing. Please, I'm begging. Moldy. Well, Anthony, you made Monica laugh, so congrats. You get a gold star, I think. Yeah, Final Fantasy X. Titus and Yuno, like, I didn't know what to do with my feelings. Yeah. Biggest chokehold on me as a kid. I was like writhing in pain. I need to replay that game so Monica and I can like properly fangirl over it together. I should have known I was a lesbian when I was a kid. Because holy shit. That game, I was not normal about the characters in that game as a kid. Riku's my fave. Yuna's my, I mean... Titus, and you know. Lulu. Don't get me started on the thoughts I had as a kid. I should not have been playing that as a kid, but I think my cousin, or my cousin's big sister was like in middle school, so like of course we were playing that game at the age we were. Yeah, the closet, like, therapy is just making me realize how much the closet was made of glass. Like, I really thought it was normal to be attracted to women. Like, I was like, oh yeah, women are pretty. It's normal. This is normal. Wow, Monica, look, it's Pyramid Head is chasing Chris Redfield. Isn't that so funny? Yeah, it was in middle school. Oh yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just thought it was normal. Like, yeah, women are so pretty. I thought everyone was attracted to them. No. Of course I equip when I equip Deliverance, I'm like the first one to get hooked. Who's everyone's celebrity crush right now? Jenny Gardner. Don't question me. Don't talk to me. Oh man, it's horrible. It's bad. Or, wait, Maggie Lindemann. Maggie's going on tour and Monica's like sending me like tour pics and I'm like, well, it's doing something. It's doing something. It's doing something to me. Anthony is into Emily Rudd from One Piece live action. Good for you. It's funny because I casted Emily Rudd as my OC's twin sister. My OC is Andy Black. So I casted Emily Rudd as Andy Black's twin sister. Why am I being tunneled? Why am I being tunneled? Is that the redhead? Orange head, but yes. She plays Nami in the live action show. Carla says I'm gonna head to bed. Good night. I thought you went to sleep hours ago. I've just been rambling on and on. Well, good night, Carla. Thank you for vibing. I hope you've been entertained to some extent by my ramblings. Have sweet dreams. Don't let Leon bite unless you're into that. Don't ever be sorry. Like, you've been quiet. I thought you passed out. And so when you said goodnight, I'm like, holy shit, what did I say that Carla was not supposed to hear? Well, good night, man. I'll let Carlos bite. Oh man, you're in competition with Anthony there, though. Well, thank you for stopping by. Sweet dreams. Carlos is a good boy. Sure. Monica says, I saw pictures of her in bikini. I see the appeal. Yeah, that picture's been, like, circling around, and I'm like, really? Y'all people are wild. Like, that's not even a very flattering picture. Like, she's talking, you know? She wasn't even posing. She's just living her life. And people are like, damn, she looks hot. She looks fit. That's what I will say. She looks fit, but then I casted her as, like, my OC's twin sister. So, like, cause Emily Rudd, like, when I first, discovered her as an actress, she had black hair. Black hair, blue eyes. So that's the vision I'm going with when I casted her as Andy Black's twin sister. And not, when I say Andy Black, I don't mean Andy Black himself. I mean, like, that's the guy I use for my, OC's face claim. So, you can You can almost see it. You can almost see it. Like, I went through Pinterest boards. Don't you dare. No shit. Leave me alone, man. Like, why am I being tunneled? Claire's protecting her brother. Pyramid Head is really out for Chris. Like, I'm taking him to the finished gens, everything, and he wants me. Well, Goth Girl tried. Pyramid Head had some beef against Chris. I don't know why, but you know what? I had beef against Chris too, so maybe I'm Pyramid Head. Bye, Carlo. I'm sorry, I was running for my life. People love killing Chris and Carlos. Did you just say Chrissy Poo no? That's a wild statement. Chat, should I play one more game? Because that game I was suffering. Unless this is how we should end the night. Are we done talking? That's my next question. We're talking about Final Fantasy, Nintendo. It was so quick. It was a quick game! I was tunneled. That Pyramid Head did not care about anyone else. He was out for me. So, you know what? I'm gonna end the night on Leon. I'm gonna end the night on Leon. There we go. I need a Leon game. Go back to Rebecca. No, I'm ending this game on Leon. This will be my last game for sure. Yeah, you can keep barking. I'm ending this game as Leon. It is like 11 o'clock right now. At least for me it is. Monica is like 1 a.m. I've been streaming for an hour 40 minutes, but I want one last good game. I would love to go to RPD. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put in a map offering even though it doesn't guarantee me the map. What else can we talk about, chat? Titus and Yuna. Just doing. Oh, right. Celebrity crushes. Maggie. Jenny. The closet was made of glass. The closet was made of glass. It's just crazy. Like therapy. That's a wild thing about therapy. It's just like making me like rethink my entire life. It was not normal for everyone to be attracted to women. I thought that was a given. I was just telling Monica earlier, it's like, when I was a kid, you know, and I would go to the book section, right, and I would pass by the magazine section, like the women in bikinis would be doing something to me, and I did not care about the shirtless men. It was the women. And I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal. I was like, oh, well, I'm a girl, and these girls are pretty. You know, and all these dudes that I like are apparently just inspiration because, like, when you like someone, you want to dress to impress them. I'm dressing up like the boys that I like. Like, why? I want to look like them, and that's not how crushes work. Like it says, your closet barely has walls of glass at all. And Anthony says Emma Watson retired, but she's still one of my favorite celebrity crushes. And she's still a celebrity. She's not acting, but she's still like a public figure. Monica says it was mesh at best. Yeah. And he says, I care about shirtless men way more than me. He does! He does! Anthony cares more about shirtless men than me. That's crazy. That's a crazy part. Like, Anthony's sending me pictures of, like, these shirtless, buff men gym bros on Instagram, and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking give a shit. I tell Anthony to send them to Monica, because Monica would probably like them more than I do. I'm like, Anthony and Monica can fangirl about, like, Henry Cavill and Chris Evans more than I will. Yeah, Anthony, send them to Monica. I don't know what you're doing sending them to me. Holy shit. That's crazy. Ugh. Then Monica is the one sending me pictures of, like, Megan Fox and Sydney Sweeney and Maggie, and I'm like, yes! But then I can't open my phone during work, because that's the crazy part. Because I don't know what Monica would have sent me on Instagram, so that's why on work, I'm like, when I'm at work and I'm on my phone, I'm just, like, very careful. No worries. No worries. Because part of me wants to respond to you, but I'm also like, I have to be careful that no one's like behind me. Yeah, see, look at Anthony barking. Those Megan Fox photos today. Right, I was on my lunch break in the teacher's lounge, and there was someone behind me when I opened that, and I was like, shit, I hope they didn't see that. I miss the privacy of the old office. Everything in this new office building, there's no privacy. Loki kind of sucks, but whatever. This is my last school year working at this high school. Of course it's not the fucking RPD map. I cannot know peace. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of jobs, I applied to be a front desk receptionist at the university that I graduated from, in the Counseling and Psychological Services Center. And my application was moved up, which is a good thing. It's not an offer for employment, but they said that they have routed my application materials to, like, the higher ups or whatever for further consideration. So fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't get it. I mean, I'm an alum of that university, and I have 5 years of office experience. And I was a former client of the Counseling and Psychological Services Center, so, you know, I have to be the ideal candidate. This is hilarious. This is so on brand for Leon. Hopefully I get it. Thanks. I mean, I have no choice at this point. I need a job. As much as I hated my office job in previous years, and I've been actively trying to leave. Holy shit. Like, as much as I wanted to leave, I wasn't really pressured to, because it's like, I still had a job, you know? But then now I'm losing my job, so I need one. No way. And also my brother is going back to school at that same university. I mean, he attended for 2 years before going active in the army, and now he's going back to school. So if he starts in the fall and I start working in the fall, you know, that just works out for both of us. We could carpool, because the university is like 25 minutes away. But yeah, so I'm familiar with the drive. I'm already familiar with the campus. And I think a couple of my archery kids did get accepted to that school, so I might see them again, which is pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully, chat. Yep. Fingers crossed. Like, I'm just gonna say how funny it is that at first he just said fingers, because I took a glimpse at your Jake and Sherry reply. It's an unfinished gen. This gen hasn't been touched yet. Anthony says sounds sexual. Anthony, stay out of it. Go back to Chris. There's a lot of fingers there. Oh man, I'm trying to multitask. This is the last game for sure. Ooh, I guess I should help. You should add Chris to your story. Yeah. Sherry's Uncle Wesker, or Uncle Chris. It's fucking Wesker. Who would be a face claim for Chris? Robbie Amell? Or it should be someone older. Robbie is like Jenny's age. Anthony, cast Chris. Because, Anthony Starr, you know, from The Boys, is already Wesker. Well, I healed just in time. Yeah, I think he says that one guy from the Housemaid movie, Brandon. Who? Monica, is this a serious suggestion, or is Anthony fucking with us? I don't know who that actor is. Look him up. He's a buff guy. He might be the next Batman. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm working on a gen right now. Send his pic on Discord. Send his pic on Discord. See, look, I messed up. Just send a pic of him on Discord and I'll judge him. He has Chris vibes. Of course Anthony would know his buff men. Too much mustache. I mean, you can always shave it off, I think. Imagine him without the mustache. I mean, I literally have Andy as Jake, but that's just because of personal preference and bias. I can see it. I can see it. I can see the vibe. Yeah, he just needs a shave and he's good. He's still a mix of all these elements. I mean, we have Jenny Gardner as Sherry, but you know, this is just fulfilling something. Okay, this is all personal preference. When I told Monica I wanted Andy and Jenny, like, this was not based on accuracy. Okay, man, yeah, I see it. He looks like an older Robbie ML, I think. Jason. Well, right, yeah. Monica and I's Jake and Cherry is Jason and Cherry. Cherry, like the fruit. Anthony says he hooked up with Sydney Sweeney in her new movie. Good for him. I did not know that was Sydney Sweeney in that picture you sent me. Ah, I thought I juked him. I don't think that thing's gonna save me. I don't think she's gonna save me. No, she is saving me. It's always the Asian girl. Okay. Or Billy Butcher as Chris. Not Billy. Billy is British too. No, probably not. I mean, the vibes are there, but I don't know. What does Monica think? That's so funny. You got Billy and Homelander. Then Chris and Wesker. Anthony Starr is perfect for Wesker. Carl Urban. He was younger, 100%. Okay, so there's some agreement there. And Pattinson is older than Leon. Me, I suppose him as older Chris. Yeah. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to look for the hatch. Never mind. The hatch is... I don't think I'm getting out of this one, chat. That bubble scares me. Wow, I survived. I survived my last game. I survived my last game. Holy shit, chat. He was going easy on me. I think he let me go. I am Leon S. Kennedy, and the S stands for survival. Survivor. Or survived. Sure. Who are we talking about? Ellie Fanning can make a good live-action Sherry. Yeah. Cutie pie princess. Honestly, I can see it. I think Elle is better than Ginny in terms of Sherry, but I have personal issues going on, and Monica is helping me through it. Well, I survived, guys. I hope you're proud of me. Thank you for chatting with me and keeping me company. Tomorrow's Discord movie night is Nosferatu, which is a long-ass movie, so Monica, you don't have to stay for the whole thing. All of Nicholas Holt's best parts are like in the beginning of the movie anyways, I think. So, yeah. And if I don't see y'all tomorrow, I will see you on Wednesday for more of this Dead by Daylight bullshit. So, have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Don't let Chris Redfield bite unless you're into that. So, sleep well. Gotta get up early anyways. Yep. No worries. Good night, everyone. Bye.